Yo, we are finally back, months and months and months after just an extended break. My personal life's been pretty crazy. If you don't know already, I am a soccer coach, and just been crazy with that. Having a kid who also plays, and then daughter does stuff, and oh, stuff's crazy. I even opened my own business. Crazy stuff, right? Anyway, we are back with some Meal Solutions versus Smokester best of 10 action. And I actually found time to play some games. How about that? So, just to recap, the last match was on Pro John's Pass. I got absolutely demolished. It was fun. Not really, but we move. This time, we are going to play Pro Gasplant Plain, good old GPP. Now, as opposed to a lot of the other maps, I've actually put in a good bit of work on GPP. I I wouldn't say I'm like really good at it, but I at least have an idea of how it plays and um a general idea of what I need to be doing. Um yeah, so another thing is I didn't actually record my actual gameplay. So what we're going to be doing for this is just casting it. So let me get it pulled up and I will see you in the game. And here we are, good old GPP. It is me in my teal in the bottom right, and Tar, what's his name? Tar Legend 615, aka Smokester, in red in the top left. And I don't know why the Tar guys started doing this legend thing, but it's kind of annoying because I can never remember who's who. So if anyone knows why they're doing this, just let me know. But anyway, my general idea here is to get a couple cons out and a couple AKs to defend. I will start by taking these mexes with my first two con. I'll go the high value ones, then low. Um, and then my next two cons that come out will go over here. And basically, I've been doing just like expanding both directions. It's one thing that I've been contemplating is should I keep trying to expand in both directions like that, or just like wall off here and go full that way, or vice versa, like wall off here and focus all my expansion energy that way. I don't know. Still playing around with it. Smokester, um, the difference here, I think, is he built some additional wind generators early. So my lab will get done a little bit quicker. Yeah. Getting my con out earlier, I should say. I also haven't figured out the most efficient way to manage my energy. You can see like I had to stop guarding out that con to build an additional wind. So like while I did get my lab and con out quicker, in my opinion, he had plenty of energy. I didn't think he needed to add a few more wins there. But while I did get mine out quicker, I had to make my commander build an extra wind, so it wasn't as efficient as possible. But he goes, I guess, 3 cons right away. What I've been doing is I've been going 2 cons, 2 AKs, and then I'll alternate another con, AK con, and a whole bunch more AKs. So I do 4 cons total, mixing in a couple AKs to defend, any early aggression. And yeah, this will probably be pretty boring for a little bit. I've just never been really good at early attacks. I don't know why. So my playstyle has gravitated towards just like sit back and try to claim my territory and then start trying to raid. So we'll see how it goes. Ah, interesting. I didn't. So this game, I went straight into MTs. Oh, that's why. There, that makes more sense. So, a lot of times I'll have 2 of my cons on this side and 2 here. But this side, this game, I had 3 of them up here. So I have 2 doing the mexes. Then I guess he's gonna come up here, like probably build a radar and some MTs. Yeah. Alright, what's the smoke man doing? Defensive AKs. Pretty similar. He got his 4th con out now. One, two, yeah. I always try like tactics like this. I mean, I wouldn't say it's a tactic. I'd say it's pretty standard, you know, come in from the edges, because it always works on me. So I figure it should work against other people. Like I routinely let, you know, 1 or 2 AKs or peewees by and it'll wreck my back metal, but that's just a poor play on my part by not paying attention to radar. Speaking of radar, let's take a look at some coverage. Decent. Decent. Oh yeah, so my mouse wheel's going crazy, so like it'll... Sometimes I can't get it to open, and then sometimes it'll close and open right away. Let's see, do I see it? I think I do, yeah. Oh! The gas bag, come on! You already got a couple MTs up. Do I lose this guy? I'm pushing in here. Let me turn on that no shake. Alright, so I pull him back, and I can't... Yeah, I must have noticed him there. And nice split there. So that's unfortunate. I, you know, lost my forward progress over here. Luckily he didn't kill my radar. But at least I saved my con. This is another thing, like, I had the idea of trying to slip through, like, because it was when I attacked up here and I split them off, I had the idea of trying to slip through a couple AKs, but it was only 4. So, honestly, I don't know, it probably wasn't a good idea, and I just donated, you know, some metal to him. But we'll see. He should crush this. But at the very least, the Rex will be on my side. I think I saved these guys. Yeah, I pulled him back and he doesn't have enough to break through. At least he shouldn't. Another thing I've been trying to figure out is, I've been messing around with how I've been placing my MTs. So sometimes I will place them in a solid line, like with no gaps, and then other times I'll have kind of like spread them out. You know, people say a forest of MTs, but like, so like a forest, sparsely spread out. I don't know. This is good here. I stop his progress. I completely surround him and block him so he can't get away. And I'm already sitting over my con to reclaim that. Which I've also done that before. Like, I was like, oh yeah, this fight's definitely won. And I send my con over, and like something will happen. Like my units are up here, and then the other units, the opponent comes down here and just kills my con. Again, just stuff like that comes down to not paying attention, and I don't a lot. Like these up here. Like I had units here to intercept them, but I wasn't paying attention. Did I even have radar coverage up there? Yeah, I did. I should have seen that. But at least I pulled my cons back. Let's see. Oh yeah, I'm getting another lab going here. Reclaiming that territory. Oh yeah, I get this con. Awesome. I get it and immediately pull back. So I lost 3, I think. Maybe those were mine too. I don't know. Thwarted his attempt at a raid. I remember thinking like, so I knew he was expanding down here. I remember thinking like, he's probably up here too. That's why I sent those guys up there. He's working his way there. Oh yeah, he has an additional lab out now. Another thing is he's going straight AKs in a second lab, and for my second lab, I always go what are they called? The rocket ones, storms. I just like the damage output they do. But say that it's a long time for that lab to be idle, especially with how much metal I have. Probably should have had my units back further to entice them to push in more. I think I missed the con dying there. Yeah, I realized that, yep. Okay, so that's what I need to get better at too, is I've played a few games where like I'll have an initial attack that goes well by killing a con or winning a little battle or skirmish, and I'll keep pushing in. So like right now, if I push in, while I have a few more than he has right here, he also has these MTs up. So I would almost certainly lose all of them with getting minimal damage done and just donating him metal. Here's... that's bad on my part. I, literally pull all my units back. I realize it and then split some off. But I also overreact a lot too. So, for instance, like, if he had a forces up here, and he noticed that I pulled all of my stuff back to try to defend that, these guys would have had free reign to come straight down here. So I'm glad he did not, or that he was not in place for that. Yeah, so I feel like I've got that secured. It's time for me to venture out some more. I've got these units to protect a little bit. He still might get through. I can't remember. Okay, yeah, I definitely noticed. Yeah, it's not gonna do anything. Is that on radar? But this will be a good little bit of metal. See, I'm already starting to go reclaim. Oh no, these guys are not long for this world. See, I get caught up. Like, I was so focused on getting things secured over here that I just left my cons out to dry. Like, I had the units to defend, but at this point I'm like, my MTs and defender's advantage for my lab will be able to take care of this. Let me push in here, try to do some damage. And again, I think this is another one of the things where I end up pushing too far, maybe? No, I don't. Okay. Alright, so looking back on this, like scenarios like this, even though I did pull back, I think that it would be better if I kept my units around here and maybe reconsolidated so I could control the Rex over here so that he wouldn't have free reign to start reclaiming, which it looks like he's about to start doing. But like again there, I did a little bit of damage, I got a con or two, but I'm still letting him get all this for free. Let's see, another thing I need to start being more cognizant of is getting my energy going a little bit quicker. So like right now I'm accessing energy and lacking metal. If I would have started this a little bit sooner and then got out some metal makers, at least a couple, that way I could transition into geos, that would have been much better. What's that guy? Let's take a look at totals. 15, so, you know, I'm ahead, but not by too terribly much. If he can get all of this, and I think there's like Rex, yeah, like that. If I give him the opportunity to slurp those up, he'll be golden. Where are all my units? So I just pulled them, I threw them away, now I'm pulling them all over here. And I'm stalling on E, so I'm not producing them as quickly as I was. Oh yeah, so this is what I was talking about. Do I want to keep lining up MTs one by one like this, or more sparsely, like, let's say even more sparsely than that, like, you know, here, 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 here. So this, I distinctly remember this attack. I was like, I know that these are going to be thrown away, and I'm okay with that because I wanted to try to take down his defenses over here. Because I knew I wanted to start attacking like this way, and I wanted to get rid of the MTs to eventually do that. I think I was doing pretty much the same thing here. I saw that I was getting attacked by the MTs. I was like, let me push into that. I want to kill those. Yeah. Am I starting anything fancy? No. Idle cons though. So I don't really have the economy. Oh yeah, this is good. I don't know, like, it's good that I'm expanding, but they are, like, if he sends some AKs over, these guys are all just toast. So, good in the fact that I want to advance my economy. Bad in the fact that they're just out there to dry. Does that radar tower go down? Okay, yeah, cool. Yep, so this is what I was talking about. I wanted to curtail his defenses over here so that I could push. I think I didn't see that con earlier, so I was not expecting there to be more MTs. Obviously. And then I got a little overzealous with trying to reclaim some stuff. Luckily he didn't die. So I should be starting to stabilize with my metal here soon. I'm gonna cap these. Get a couple little reclaims, I think. Yep, starting that. So I'll have eventually some metal makers coming. At this point, I'm feeling pretty good. Like, you know, I know that this part is safe because of these units here not really encountering much resistance. I've gotten this set up over here. So I know that I have him kind of cornered into his little quadrant. And I'm feeling very good at this point. What time are we at in the game? 19 minutes? Okay. So yeah, the idea here was the kind of multi-prong, where I send this straight down the middle and this down the side. Oh man, I didn't even notice he got advanced up that early. A good bit before me. I wonder... I wasn't paying attention. I wonder if he stalled a lot because of that. Yeah, marked it. Oh yeah, so I also oftentimes will purposefully send out a con or two when I think I'm ahead, to try to reclaim or do some, you know, forward advancement stuff. And like I knew that there was no hope for this, but it's more like I feel like I'm already winning, that I'm already in a good spot. Why not do it? Which is not a good mentality to have, admittedly. So I need to try to be better about that. I need to protect every resource that I can. My advance should be up somewhere, maybe? No? Do I even build advance? Surely I do, right? I'm starting to expand over here. Yeah, I'm feeling very confident in the game at this point. And I mean, you know, I should be like, look at the map, you know, compared to here. He has advanced up, so there could be, like, realistically, there could be a scenario where he busts through, corners my commander with some pyros, and then just ends the game. Oh yeah, I remember this. I saw those pyros there. I was freaking out. I'm like, no, pyros are so good. But when there's so few of them, you know, even the MTs can at least damage them enough to soften them up. Bam. Alright, so I should have a commanding lead on metal by this point. Yeah, see, I'm pulling away. It's pretty much, I'd say, inevitable that I win now. I've been known to lose from some pretty bad pretty bad advantages, so it's always possible. Like, I could get comm sniped, or, you know, what's happened in the past, or you know, my kid would practically break his arm and I'd have to step away or something. But I don't think it's gonna happen this game. At least, like, in the moment, that's what I was saying. I was like, there's no way. Like, I've got a pretty good grasp on this game. Lone Pyro. Pyro's DPS are so crazy, man. Oh yeah, I was pre nano blocking. But then I wasn't paying attention, so he just gets them anyway. Gotta love it. What was I doing to... I don't know. I was looking over here. Those gas bags, though, just wrecking me. I wonder if gas bag kills your units. Does it count as a kill for the opponent, or is it just a loss for you? I think we may be getting close to the end. I don't think he'll be able to handle this. Are we going to have a hero pyro? No. Poor guy. Oh, at least he got the mechs. Okay, gonna consolidate some more. Did I know that was there? Yeah, okay. So I saw him building that. I have a feeling that this is the push. In his situation, what I normally do is, like, these guys, I immediately start pushing. If I see like this coming through, I take these guys on, like, with the idea of like, well, he's focusing everything here. Maybe let me try to get a sneaky little raid in. It's going a little bit longer than I remember. Oh, okay. That's what it is. I realize I need some beef to bust through the defenses, so I get out some cans. And all these wrecks are still here. I really need to do better about that. Like, securing this field and slurp it up. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, obviously, like, you know, I'm winning this, right? Like, there's very, very slim chance that he could pull it off, but I feel like I'm letting this go too long. Like, I feel like if I were a better player, like, you know, uh, I'll just pull out a random name, Jordan. Like, I feel like Jordan wouldn't have even let it get to this point where I'm having to build cans to soak damage so I can bust through, you know? Yeah. So at some point, I feel like I have enough cans and that I can just slow push in. I think I'll have these guys like, I'll push through the middle with all this, then have these guys come up here and these guys go over there. Very courageous of you. Send your cons right into, you know. Yeah, here we go. The March of Death. I love cans. They're so awesome. And also what I do to make it easier to micro, like ideally you'd send the cans in and then everything else you would micro behind to try to not get, just like if I, you know, just move command over here, the faster units will go forward. So I'll select everything and then like tell it to like guard one of these cans. But then I get here and I see his commanders here. So I think eventually I just control W and attack the commander. Yeah, here we go. And that's gonna do it. I win game number, what is this, 7? Yeah, 7 on GPP. After being away and not really playing much at all for, I don't even know how many months, a ton. And it felt good. You know, coming back and playing some more, I've obviously taken my share of some beatdowns again, but it was good to get back on this best of 10 and get a decent win. Fortunately, I accessed some metal. How about that good old balance? 301 kills and losses. Not bad, not bad. Yeah, that's it. I think the maps remaining, let me go back over to that. Best of 10 maps. Yeah, so of course there will be a good old check here. So the maps remaining are Claustrophobia, Great Divide 2, and Crystal Maze. Ooh. I don't feel great about any of those, but also, you know, anything could happen. I think I've maybe played, actually, I don't know if I've played Great Divide 2 at all. I think I maybe have played like one of the other ones. Crystal Maze I have a handful of games on, and Claustrophobia I have played a good bit, but I wouldn't say I'm confident at it. But yeah, that's it. I'm back. I finally got another win. The next game, there will be, the next video, there will be a nice check mark here and good old GPP. Thanks for watching. Catch you later. Peace.